Oh boy, this was so hard to come up with categories, especially when the economy is sucking me dry. I don't even know if I can do this. Hey everybody, it's Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I have been stressing out because I'm doing a fall reset. If you guys haven't watched my video where I fully funded this binder the best I could, definitely go check that out. I will leave it linked somewhere either in this video or down in the description box below. I have been really trying hard to come up with some definite sinking funds for the remainder of 2024, and I'm starting to think of sinking funds in 2025, but I'm telling you guys, it has been really tough. I feel like no matter who you are out there, we're all getting squeezed. We're all getting bled dry of a lot of our income because bills are absolutely crazy out of control. And let's face it, the economy hasn't gotten better yet, right? So I wanted to sit down with my husband and come up with some very basic, not too stressful categories for our sinking funds. But before I get into that, I am definitely going to be recapping this binder here, so that way we're all on the same page. So if you do not know, I unstuffed my Hello Kitty jar and my clear one-time break into jar. That Hello Kitty jar is going to be for coins and coins only, because I'm telling you right now, girl got a big head. She's got a big head and it's way too hard to get the money out. We had to use some medical like plier things to get the money out. So I'm going to be decorating that clear plastic container. I probably won't do it Hello Kitty theme, even though it's really super cute. But we emptied it all out. Every single penny got put somewhere. So we have a $500 emergency fund. This is all I could fork out this year because I have other things I don't want to work on. And to be honest with you, you guys, if you are in the same spot consistently and you are really trying your hardest to just get it done and it's not happening, lower your expectations a little bit. 2024 is almost over. 2025 is going to be a new year. It's a new start, fresh start. Don't wait until 2024 to start over, but definitely think about lowering your expectations and learn that lowering your expectations for now doesn't mean it's forever. So every year I'm going to try to add some money into this. I'm actually going to consider this a bill. From here forward, it is going into my budget. It's actually going to be number one on the budget before we even pay any of our household expenses or whatnot, okay? So we fully funded that for the year. We do have our month ahead for our space rent. We got to $550. We got to our car payment, which we will be a month ahead on. Month ahead on insurance for our car. We only have one car currently with a car payment. I have a month ahead on phones, and then a month ahead on utilities, and then a month ahead on personal bills, which I don't have any at this time. So if I need to pull this for something else, I will. But if not, I'm just going to leave it here. Gonna leave it here just in case, because you never know when they pop up. And then we have month ahead on internet. I am not paying my month ahead yet because I'm kind of considering this an all-in-one emergency fund where we have well over $2,000 to work with in case something happens. Maybe I have to pay for a whole month's of expenses at once. And then we've got to move on to getting our next month's bills with whatever, scenario that would be. But either way, we have it. If I can add more to the emergency fund down the line, I definitely will this year. But right now, I'm trying not to blow a head gasket and get too stressed out over things that I literally can only control so much of, right? Like I always say, do what you can with what you got, because it's all you have to work with. If $500 is all you got to work with, do it. Just do it. So, I wanted to make this simple on myself. I literally wrote a list. Your girl did a list that was so freaking long. It was ridiculous. Then I started condensing this list, and then I started condensing more, and then I said, Amanda, stop it. Just stop. What do we actually need this year to survive through the holidays? What do we need for our regular everyday life? And what do we want to work on going into the next year? And what are some categories that are going to stay no matter what changes, right? So, and I want to give myself a chance to actually live a little bit, because I feel like I haven't done it in a really long time. So, these are my categories for the remainder of the year. We're going to still be doing some savings challenges. We're going to be working on some things. We're going to be talking a little bit about DoorDash, Uber, Lyft as well in a future video that's coming up in the next week, and how I plan on doing all the things. Okay, so this is the binder I got from Busy Bee Budgets. I'm going to use this one because I feel like it's fancy. And we're going to use this notebook that I got from Jessie. She sent me this and another notebook, but the other notebook has to go for the extra special thing that I want to use it for, along with my Hello Kitty binder from Diane. And I have a bunch of different things that I'm working on. I'm going to leave that over there. I got to clean up this whole entire office. It's absolutely crazy. This is a Cracker Jack box. It's literally like Jordan can lay in this room and touch his one part of his body to the other, his hand to his foot, and that's how long this room is. And he's a tall guy. He's 6'2", but doesn't mean it's a big room. So the first category, because I want to pull these closer to me, is going to be Jordan. Jordan wants to have some money to play with because we worked really hard to get into this manufactured home. We worked really hard on building a life here. We worked really hard on all of our sinking funds. We pulled our sinking funds. We pulled our emergency fund multiple times again this year, and we are now a month ahead. So I feel like it's time that he gets to live a little. And because Jordan gets to live a little, Amanda gets to live a little too. Okay? And because Amanda gets to live a little, and we got kids to take care of, the kids need to have some money as well. Okay? And then because we have kids, Amanda, Jordan, we got Violet, we've got Sebastian, we've got Gigi, we've got Steve, we have... Stop looking at me like that. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Kiwi. Kiwi is my bearded dragon. These guys have to live a little too. I want to upgrade a few things for our pets, so I want to put that in there. Also, I've intentionally wanted to have a pet care envelope anyway, just because if I don't have enough in my budget, I can pull from here for pet supplies, right? And then, of course, because we drive, we have to have a car maintenance envelope. And you guys are going to be surprised because there really is not that many categories, okay? Then we have 2 more birthdays coming up this year. Jordan and my youngest kid, little Piggy. He's going to get a birthday too. And then we have Christmas. And you're probably wondering where Thanksgiving is. Thanksgiving got vetoed because we are going to put it in our budget for our groceries. Okay? Next is house repairs in case we need them. Or maybe I want to save for something that I want to do in this house as a project. Because I'm still living here. I haven't moved. Nothing's changed in that regard. I want to start paying off slowly but surely some debt. It's not going to be the main focus because we have a lot of things that are going on with this manufactured home park and still very uncertain of many things. Because we can't live here forever, this is a 1966 single wide. I want to make sure that we are consistently trying to save to move the heck out of here. Because this was meant to be a stepping stone. Okay? So, new house. It's going to be long awaited envelope. And because eventually we'll pay the car off in 2025, I want to make sure that we get a second vehicle. Even if it's a little beater car, even if it's a little beater truck, and we can make sure that we both get to work kind of situation. But right now, my main focus is paying off the car as far as vehicles go. So, because I don't have a bajillion envelopes and because all these binders are going to get reworked eventually, I wanted to make sure that we did all of the things we could to make these categories simple. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 envelopes, which is well better than the envelope system that I was going to put together, because I'm telling you, your girl was thinking of everything. I'm like, it's not 2025 yet. Pause button. So if you're feeling squeezed by economic crisis and you are feeling like a Taylor Swift song and maybe, you know, things are just really getting out of control, remember, you get to control how you stuff your envelopes. You get to control your budget and what goes on it for the most part. Make sure your 4 walls, your 3 hots, your cot, your phone, your car insurance, all the things are paid to make it through each and every month. Make sure that you are trying out new side hustles, because you don't know what's going to work for you until you try it, and it is what it is. And making sure that you're being really realistic with yourself when it comes to sinking funds and your debt pay down journey, because not all of us are going to pay off all of our debt in 2 years. Not all of us are going to be able to buy a house after 6 months of savings. Don't buy a house, you know, that you can't afford. Don't make it more than it needs to be. These are tools, not a prison sentence. So, in this particular notebook, I'm going to write down all of these categories, and I'm going to give myself weekly goals on how much I think that I can put in here each week. And we are going to just start with week 1. We're going to put our balance here, and then we're going to continue on. I don't want to put these trackers in there. They drive me crazy. It's harder for me to keep up than it is for me to just keep track on a plain piece of paper with a pen, pencil, all the things. Like I said, keeping it really super simple, because I don't need stress. I'm here to make things better, right? So do what you can with what you got, and I will see you guys in the next one. And if you can let me know some of the things that you have done recently to de-stress about your financial situation, or how you are going about your sinking funds and how you're saving to make your goals, leave me a comment down below. Bye, guys. Oh, hey, besties, I'm cheering you all on because, you've been cheering me on all year long. I got to cheer you on too. Bye.